Hello everyone. I hope that you are fine and well. Today I am going to continue the next topic of coordination compound, and that is how we can give the name to the coordination compound. So IPSC has given some rules to give the name of the coordination compounds, and these rules are as follows. The first rule says that if a coordination compound is ionic, the name of cation is given first. Okay, it means if the coordination compound is ionic, means it has the positive or negative charges like this is the ionic. So the name of cation is given first, so we should give the name of cation firstly, whether or not it is the complex ion. Okay, so whatever it is a complex ion, firstly we should be give the name of cation. It is followed by the name of the anion, just like naming a simple salt, and then the name of anions we should give in a simple way as like a simple salt. The name of cation and anion are separated by a space, and then we should be separated the name of cation and anions by a space. Okay, second rule says that within a complex ion the ligands are named first, followed by the metal ion. It means in a coordination entity like this, firstly we should be give the name of the ligands, and then we should give the name to the central metal ion. Okay, so here it's given that how we should give the name of the ligands. So here the first rule is given by IUPAC, and that is anionic ligands ending with "ide" are named by replacing "ide" with suffix "o" or replacing "e" by "o". It means if the anionic ligands which is end with "ide", so we should be replace this "e" by the "o". Okay, so like here is the example fluoride. So here we can see that here is in the last of this anion is "ide". So this E we should be replace it, and we should be add the O at the place of E. So this name will be convert into fluorido. Okay, chloride converts into chlorido, bromide converts into bromido, cyanide converts into cyano, oxide converts into oxo, hydroxide converts into hydroxo, sulfide converts into sulfido. Okay, next is amide convert into amido, nitride convert into nitrido, sulfide converts into sulfido, azide convert into azido, imide convert into imidio, peroxide convert into peroxo. Next is saying ligands whose names end in "ite" or "ate" becomes "eto" or "eto", or by replacing the ending "e" with "o". It means same as like "ite". If the ligands ending with the "ite" or "ate", so we should be replace the "e" by "o". same as like the previous. So here some example is carbonate. So carbonate converts into carbonato. Carbonato. Oxalate convert into oxalato. Sulfate convert into sulfato. Nitrate convert into nitrato. Nitrato. Sulfide convert into sulfito. Okay, acetate convert into acetato. Nitrite convert into nitrito O. Okay, so here we should be aware that here O and O minus, it means here O is conjugated with the center metal, so its name will be nitrito O. Okay, and if the nitrogen will be conjugated with the central metal, then its name will be nitrito N. Okay, next is chlorate, which will be converted into chlorato. Thiosulfate, which will be converted into thiosulfato. Thiocyanate, which will be converted into thiocyanato or thiocyanato S. Okay, so here we can give these two names. If the S is conjugated with the central atom, that will be named as thiocyanato or thiocyanato N. Yes, sorry. DMG minus, which is known as dimethyl glyoxymato. Okay, so this is also the ligand which is known as dimethyl glyoxymato. EDTA. Next is isothiocyanate, which convert into isothiocyanato or thiocyanato N. Okay, so here we should be aware that if N is attached to the central atom, then its name will be isothiocyanato or thiocyanato N. N represents that it is connected with the center atom, and here you can see that if here it's written yes, then it means yes is connected with the central metal. Okay, next rule is given by IUPAC, and that is neutral ligands are given the same name as the neutral molecules. So neutral molecules, there is no any change in that. We should be give the simple name as they are in a neutral. So here it's is a pyridine, so we simply write its name pyridine. In short form we can write py. Okay, it is ps3, which is known as phosphine. It is known as triphenyl phosphine. Okay, and this is known as ethane 1,2-diamine. This is thiourea. H2O is known as echo or aqua. NH3 is known as amine. CO is known as carbonyl. CS is known as thiocarbonyl. NO is named as nitrosyl. Okay, and NH3 is known as amine. I have already told you. Next rule is given: positively charged ligands have suffix em. So here if there is a positive charge ligand, so we should always add the im in a suffix like NH4 plus. So here we should be give the name of this ligand ammonium. Okay, NH2 NH3 plus, which is known as hydrazinium. NO plus, which is known as nitrosonium. NO2 plus, which is known as nitronium. Okay, next rule is ambidentate ligands are named as follows. Ambidentate ligands means in which the ligands can join to the central metal in both direction, like here cyanide. So here C can also attach to the central atom and nitrogen can also attach to the central atom. So it is known as the ambidentate ligand. So these ambidentate ligands are named as like cyanide Cn minus, so which is given the name cyanido or cyanido C. Okay. Next is isocyanide. Here you can see nitrogen is attached to the central atom. So it will be named as isocyanido or cyanido N. Okay. Nitro, in which nitrogen is attached to the central atom. So it will be known as nitro or nitro N. Nitrite, in which oxygen is attached to the central atom, and it will be named as nitrito or nitrito O. Cyanate, in which oxygen is attached to the central atom, so it will be named as cyanato or cyanato O. Isocyanate, it means nitrogen is attached to the central atom, so it will be named as isocyanato or cyanato N. Okay. Next rule is prefixes mono, di, tri, etc. are used to indicate the number of in the individual ligands in the coordinate sphere. Okay, so if there are many ligands, suppose there is one ligand, so we can use the mono as a prefix. If there are two same ligands are attached, so we can use the prefix as di. Okay, just di, like diamine, dinitro, dinitrito or trinitrito. We should be give the name like this in a coordination sphere. Here it's a note, when the name of the ligands include a numerical prefix, then the terms bis, tris, tetra case are used. Okay, suppose that here the ligands have the numerical prefixes like here NiCl2 PPS3 whole twice. So its IPSC name will be dichlorido bis, because in parenthesis this ligands has the numerical prefixes. Okay, so it will be here for the 2 it is written as bis. Okay, and then we will give the name of this ligands in a bracket. Triphenylphosphine, it is known as triphenylphosphine, and then we should be give the name of this central atom, and that will be nickel and its oxidation state, and that is second. Okay, so this will be the name of this coordination compound dichlorido bis triphenylphosphine nickel second. Okay, next rule is oxidation state of metal is metal in cation, anion or neutral coordination entity is indicated by Roman numeral in parenthesis. Okay, so all the oxidation state of the central atom always written in a Roman numerals in a bracket. Okay, here you can see. Next rule is name of the central atom. How we can give the name of the central metal. So here is the example. If Cr is the central atom, which is known as chromium, so it will be give the name chromate. If it is cobalt, then it is known as cobaltate. Okay, iron is known as ferrite, manganese is known as manganate, copper is known as cuprate, zinc is known as zincate, nickel is known as nickelate, aluminium is known as aluminate, titanium is known as titanate, mercury is known as mercurate, which is also known as hydrogenate. Okay, palladium is known as palladate, platinum is known as platinate, silver is known as argentate, gold is known as aurate, lead is known as plumbate. Okay, so these are the IPSC rule for the nomenclature of the coordination compound. So in my next video, I will give the some example for the naming of the coordination compounds. Okay, so I hope that you have understood these all rules, so you should be study well and revise it. Thanks and have a good day.